Hey, this is Mary Egbert from Camaj Fiber Arts and the School of Camaj Fiber Art. And I have the privilege of testing the auto-wind flyer for my Kromski Sonata. This thing is really beautiful. This is the bulky. I already did a video on the standard, so if you want to see how the standard works, it works about the same way, but you'll see I fill it up and then I apply it. This is much larger, and what's really cool about these flyers is they will hold the regular bobbins from Kromski, so you don't have to buy extra bobbins for these flyers. Here's another really cool feature on this flyer. You can see there's a little toggle switch here, and you just flick it on, and can you see this little yarn guide moving back and forth? So as this yarn guide moves back and forth, it deposits the yarn in a really beautiful way on the bobbin. So you can pack a lot more yarn on this bobbin. On the standard, I think I got like 5.5, 6, I got a lot. I got a lot of yarn on that bobbin. You have to go see the video. So I'm going to be doing a bulky yarn on this because this is quite, look at the whorls. So this whorl is quite large. This is the one I'm going to use. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different whorl sizes on this flyer, and it gives you a lot of variety of what you can make. But I'm going to be using the big one because it's bulky, and the orifice is a little bit bigger so it can handle thicker yarns. It's not going to be quite that thick, but look how big that is, that you can do bubbles and, you know, any sort of art yarn on this flyer. So let's get to spinning and let me show you how this works. Okay, this bobbin is almost full, and I thought I would just come back and talk to you for a while I was spinning it. This is a rug grade yarn. It's super coarse, but someone said, what am I going to do with it? And I thought, well, you know what, maybe I'll make like a what do they call that, a open knit bag, a market bag for the beach or something like that. I think this would be really good at the beach. I think it'd be great. Take a beating with all this stuff. I honestly don't know how much fiber I have on this. I haven't been keeping track, but I'm going to show you a way to measure it, to weigh the wool, because I'm going to wind this on 2 bobbins so I can ply it. I don't ply from a center pull ball or an Andean ply from this large of a bobbin. It's just too much to handle. So I will split it up into 2 bobbins. I don't know if I'll get all this yarn plied on a single bulky bobbin, and the reason is when you make a 2-ply, you know, you have air in between, you're kind of fluffing it up a little bit more. It doesn't fit as tight together as singles would, so you probably will not get all of this on a bulky bobbin plied, but you're going to get a lot of it because as you saw in my other video spinning on the standard, we got almost all of it. Almost. I think maybe we didn't get an ounce or so on, but that's awesome. But once you know how much your bobbin will hold for applying, then you just spin that amount of yarn. And because I'm testing it, I'm just spinning and spinning until it's really full. But you would weigh out your fiber first and then spin it, and then you know exactly how much you'll have. I'm spinning on the really big whorl. If you can see, I'm spinning on this one. I don't know the ratio. We could figure it out though. You know what, let's go ahead and do that. Let's figure out the ratio of this big one. Okay, and I'll tell you how to figure out the ratio. So you want to find the middle of your wheel, and you want to mark the middle with some tape or maybe a yarn. So what I'll do is I will tie a piece of yarn around this little peg here. Okay, so for every one time this big drive wheel goes around, we count how many times this goes around when it's on this whirl, and that will tell you how many twists are going into your yarn. Okay, so we're going to watch this go around. And you know what? This will be, let's see, this will be our marker, the one this side with the flyer hooks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I came back to the middle, and this went around 5 times, so it's 5 to 1. So that means every time this large drive wheel goes around, this flyer goes around 5 times. It's a slow whirl. That's all you need to know. It's for your bulkier flyers or your bulkier yarns. You want to use a slower whorl size or a larger in diameter whorl. So that's what I'm using. It's all about fundamentals, and once you know the fundamentals, then you know so much. Okay, so anyway, this is holding a lot. Oh my gosh, I still have so much to go. Can you see how much space I have here? Oh my goodness, this is taking a while. That's why I wanted to do the bulky, because if I did a really thin yarn, it would take me days and days and days to fill this up. And I wanted to fill this up pretty quickly so we can test it and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, tell you what, let me finish this and then I'll come back, because I think this is going to take a little while. Okay, I think this is pretty full, man. So full. Oh my goodness. All right, and then I just take it off like the regular kromski flyer, and I just take this off. Oh my gosh. Get right up to the edge, honey, right up to the edge. But look how beautiful and even that is. And that's why they call it the level winder and the auto winder. And you know what's really cool about this is you don't have to spin, 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 stop, move a hook or move a loop. You just keep spinning and spinning. And if you can't afford an electric spinner, this is the next best thing, a powered flyer. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. This is gonna weigh so much. Okay, so let me show you how to weigh a bobbin to see how much you got on it. I'll be right back. This is Mary from Camaj Fiber Arts, and I'm going to show you how to weigh the fiber on a bobbin that you spun and did not pre-weigh it. And it's really, really easy. Okay, this is how we're going to weigh it. So first of all, I need a bobbin exactly like this one, so I could weigh it out first. And this is a bobbin just like that one, so I'm going to turn on my scale. And then I'm going to put in the empty bobbin. So we're going to tear it out, which means we're going to make it go to 0, because we don't want to include the weight of the bobbin on the bobbin that's full of yarn. We just want to weigh the yarn. So I'm going to take it off my flyer, and then I will set it in the scale. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's 10 ounces of fiber on that bulky bobbin. This is a Kromski Sonata bulky bobbin spun on the bulky auto winder flyer from Auto Wind Systems. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I can't believe it's 10 ounces. That's ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, we need to somehow split this up, which means we need to rewind it on two storage bobbins. And this is what the storage bobbins look like. And hopefully we'll be able to get it half and half. To wind it, I will use today my Fiber Artist Supply winder. This thing is fantastic. I love it. And you can take a look at the Camaj School of Fiber Arts. I have a Spinning and Fiber Extravaganza year-long workshop that shows you how to use this winder and why you would use it. This is one reason to use it, but there's other reasons to use it as well. So head on over to Camaj Fiber Arts or the Camaj School of Fiber Arts and check out the class. We would love to have you in there. It shows you so many cool things about spinning and consistency and all sorts of stuff. All right, so I'm going to go wind those bobbins and I'll come back and we'll do some plying.